have a NewsNation exclusive to share with you this morning. Our own Allie Bradley got a chance to ride along with the Horse Patrol, securing the border near San Diego. She joins us now live along the southern border in Texas near Del Rio. Good morning, Allie. Can you walk us through how all this happened, or maybe ride us through how all this happened?
Yeah, hey, good morning, Anna. Happy Sunday. A lot of people ask me, they're like, did you actually get on a horse? Heck yeah, we actually got on a horse. Who do you think I am? So let's ride along with the so-called Premier Sector Horse Patrol here at NewsNation, the first network in roughly 2 years to get this kind of exclusive access to the Border Patrol's Horse Patrol. So yeah, we saddled up, we hit the sector line that butts up against the San Diego sector, which has been the busiest sector. And we got up on those horses in the El Centro sector. So we set off at dawn. It's extremely hot down there right now. It gave us a little reprieve from those brutal triple-digit temps that they're dealing with in El Centro. That's just one of the many challenges that they're dealing with down there. Now, the chief of the El Centro sector, he has regularly highlighted and talked about how they are enforcing their way out of a crisis, leveraging consequences to combat illegal activities. The Horse Patrol, yes, you guessed it, playing a pivotal role in curbing both human and drug smuggling across this very challenging and rough terrain. So despite these tough conditions, the El Centro sector, it accounts for just 1% of apprehensions along the southern border. This makes Horse Patrol's effectiveness even more remarkable. The Horse Patrol unit in El Centro, they use mustangs. It's not like other Horse Patrol units. They actually get these mustangs from the Bureau of Land Management. And that's really essential for navigating these areas where traditional vehicles can't go. And that includes ATVs. Yes, horses can do even more than those four-wheelers. The chief saying their presence out there is vital for their enforcement strategy at the border.
When I say an integrated team, all of our departments, whether it's prosecutions, whether it's intelligence, whether it's our foreign operations branch, whether it's our state and local partners, or whether it's our foreign partners, we're integrated for one thing and one thing only, and that's mission accomplishment. And that mission obviously being border security, community safety, and national security. So everything we do is towards that mission.
So when it comes to the Horse Patrol, the last time we really saw them, last time they really made headlines was back in September of 2021 after a controversial incident when photos surfaced allegedly showing Border Patrol on horseback chasing migrants from Haiti. False accusations of the whipping migrants were condemned by prominent figures, including Vice President Kamala Harris. Now, Anna, we know that Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas went down. He talked with those agents that were involved in that incident. To this day, we can tell you that while they were publicly condemned on that national stage, they've never really been publicly exonerated. We know that the OIG put out a report saying that there was an unnecessary use of force in that incident, but did prove that no actual contact was made with those split reins, Anna.
Yeah, those pictures surfaced and people went wild over them. Allie, the Horse Patrol is in charge of patrolling some pretty challenging areas, a pretty challenging sector there. You say that they are going in areas that ATVs can't even go. I imagine it probably gives the Border Patrol agents even more confidence, too, being on these powerful animals. But did these Border Patrol agents get any extra help from their southern neighbors as well?
Yeah, so I talked about the apprehensions, right? Only about 1% of the southern border apprehensions are happening there. But here's something. They get about 25% of the fentanyl that Border Patrol has seized has happened in that sector. So, yeah, they need some help, and they're working directly with their partners across the southern border in Mexicali. So Mexicali is the capital of Baja California. We actually met exclusively with Director Mendevel, and he told us that he's been working with Sector Chief Bovino now for a little over 2 years, basically creating their own diplomatic relations to strengthen that partnership and to stop the flow of illegal activity from crossing our southern border. And that does include human smuggling and, yes, the flow of deadly fentanyl. So he's been working directly with Director Mendevel, saying that that working relationship is essential. And Anna, what was really wild is to hear Chief Bovino say, if you would have asked me 28 years ago that Mexico would be a partner in border security, I would have told you were crazy. He goes, you couldn't write a fiction novel like this. But here we are today, working hand in hand, reaching directly through the wall to strengthen those partnerships and relationships. Anna.
Yep. And
thanks for watching. Go to joinnn.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.